This is one of the world's most famous chefs, only cooks for billionaires. One day, after boiling a lobster, he fries the flesh in a pan, carefully pouring hot oil over it again and again with precise movements. Then he arranges the lobster on decorated rocks and gently pours his special sauce beside it. A billionaire arrives to taste the dish, but the chef stops him and instructs him to dip the lobster into the sauce first. It seems strange, but he trusts the chef. After one bite, the flavor is out of this world. He can't stop eating, while the chef watches with a quiet smile. Days later, one of the chef's team members is waiting for food at a roadside shop. There he notices a young girl cooking. Her movements are clean, sharp, and her speed is astonishing. He invites her to join their team. At first, she isn't very interested, but when she learns who the main chef is, she decides to accept. For the audition, the chef tells the two candidates to cook fried rice. Another candidate uses fresh ingredients, butter, and fancy plating to make the dish look high-end. But the girl simply uses leftover rice and an egg to cook her fried rice. When both dishes are served, the chef smells the girl's dish first. Immediately, he tells the other candidate to go home. The man refuses to accept the decision, but the chef angrily slaps him and orders him out. Then the chef asks the girl, "Do you know how to work with fire?" She said, "Yes." The next day, he brings a large piece of meat and shows her how to slice it perfectly and asks her to try. She begins slicing, but he stops her. He says that's too thick. She tries again, but couldn't slice perfectly. Then he tells her to cook it. She heats oil in a pan and carefully cooks the slice of meat. But the chef suddenly takes the pan and throws the meat into the trash. Say it's overcooked. She tries again. Overcooked. Again. Overcooked. She keeps trying, but she cannot meet the chef's expectations. Finally, he shouts, "Do it again and again until it's perfect. If you're not here when I come tomorrow, then you don't belong here. Go back to your noodle shop." The girl is completely broken. She almost leaves the kitchen. But then she stops and returns to the kitchen and begins practicing again. Her hands burn from the fire, but she doesn't care. All night, she cooks the meat again and again, trying to perfect it. Morning arrives. The kitchen staff find her sleeping on the floor. When the chef walks in, she immediately stands up and begins cooking the meat once more, this time with confidence and precision. When she finishes, the chef takes the meat. He studies it carefully, then takes a bite. After tasting it, he simply walks away without saying a word.